Hello, everybody. This is me just streaming my Yu-Gi-Oh collection that I just started to get back into. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in 19 years, only because I just wasn't getting into it anymore. I was just felt like I wasn't that good at it anymore. And I lost interest. So I one day I just decided that I wanted to come back and play Yu-Gi-Oh again, or better yet, just like collect cards and whatnot. So, um, other than that, we'll have a conversation. Anyone here who's in the chats right now and who wants to see what I have here and want to just talk to me face to face and see what I got, by all means, go ahead. So, I'm just gonna organize everything I got here. Mm, What? Excuse me. Yeah, it's weak. I know. We can't always have our ways. All right. So what I'm gonna do is organize each and every different type of card. See here, and let me get this card out of the way. All right. So I have many different effect monsters right here, and it's just the thing that made me not want to return. One of the things that really frustrated me is synchro summoning. I just didn't know it. I didn't understand it. I didn't get how it worked. It really threw me off. It was just something that prevented me from ever wanting to play it again after retiring because synchro summoning started at some point after I stopped playing, but and I still don't know how it works. I still don't get it. I know, I know. Some of you probably are just, oh man, you guys are probably all like, it's not that hard. You have to do this and this and that, A and B, blah 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 blah. Look, I tried looking into it. I still don't get it. Damn it! This is what happens when you try to put a tripod right in front of you and trying to get the camera and the lighting, everything working, clockwork, and all that. But it just ends up failing. Uh, you know, kind of like an Ed Wood movie. So anyway, so where do I start? Let's see here. Oh, I can start with what I got in my hand. Gaga, Gaga magician. What? Oh, at least they're creative with their names, even though they're kind of questionable. And yes, I do have some rares because I've been getting some rare cards at the same time from this booster pack right over here. I don't know what the value is with any of these cards that comes out of these packs. I seriously don't. Especially the fact that all of these are just like rare cards inside of these packs and ultra rare and super duper goober rare. I so yeah, if any of one of you know if any of these cards within these packs are actually valuable compared to getting where the cards were originally from their other packs from the past, let me know. I would like to know the value. That would be an interesting conversation. So, yeah. Mhm. What? I got an idea. I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Well, what are you waiting for, son? My boy. The fun thing about quick spell cards, just like how out of nowhere it is, and get how refreshing they were when I first got them. It's like you can use that in your opponent's turn, and it's not a trap card. Mm. More. Yeah. Ooh. This is kind of a rare thing to find. You don't see that many dinosaur cards that often in this game. But yeah, it's always kind of an interesting thing for me to find just these dinosaur cards because you would only think of dragons whenever it comes to like reptile like monster cards. But yeah, this is actually an interesting find for me right here. And here's a set of cards that kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, I'm not 100% sure as to how you use pendulum cards, but what I do like about these cards is just how cool it looks with these like reflective foil that they have right here or whatever it's called. This is a unique like design of cards that this game has made. I really dig cards that are like this. They have always looked cool to me. Now, full disclosure, I already opened these packs like a week ago. So if you're thinking about unopening packs, maybe not now, but I mean someday. See here. La, 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 la. I don't have a Luna Night monster, so I don't know. One of these days I'll find some use for it. But once I figure out how these pendulum cards work and learn it and whatnot. Ooh, here's another one of these cards I was talking about earlier. And I just love the designs. And it's also another synchro summoning monster. Synchro what? Synchro summoning. Synchro what? Synchro summoning. How does that work? You see here, and once your turret, you know what? I think I just stopped caring. Oh, sea serpent. Okay, not a. Okay, yeah, water type monsters, whatnot. Okay, yeah, I've seen serpents before, sea serpents before. And last but not least, Impurely Noir. Let me say it better. Impurely Noir. And another XYZ effect card. All right, we just put these on the side. Put this in front of Domo. Gotta figure out how to do my camera and microphone set better. Oh wait, didn't I have a regular spell card around here? Let's see. No, 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 no. Okay. All right, I was hallucinating. Never mind. Right in here. One thing that I always found kind of fun, but also kind of a hmm, kind of kind of annoying thing to do, depending on who you're talking to, is when you sell like buy and sell cards for people. You always have these 3 ring binders right in front of them. It's like they're just and they always in whenever I did this, whenever we did that in high school, they always did it like as if they're like drug dealers and whatnot. And it was kind of a fun experience, just buying these cards out of these thing ring binders and people just like bring it out of their backpacks and it just shows like this gigantic stash of cards. It was a fun simpler time for me back then, even though I've always hated high school. This was I mean, just like the novelty of doing this is was always something that I've kind of missed. It's actually fun to come back here and just like talk to you, just talk in general about about my about my experience in playing this game growing up. You know what's interesting? We didn't really use the name Yu-Gi-Oh from what I remembered. I think it's because it just kind of grew old. Either that or we just didn't like the anime back then growing up because the anime just showed this card game as just being a gigantic broken mess. That and the storyline was just meh for most of us. Like it just didn't I mean, back then it was a totally different time. nowadays we would still look back at it with nostalgia, but back then it was kind of like an embarrassment for us to talk about or like, and it was, and it's understandable. The show is, let's admit it, the show was never that great. All right, it was it was a really dumb type of story. It it had more problems than answers, than answers. I mean, for crying out loud, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is very successful by finding all the problems within its main story. And no, I'm not talking about like with Four Kids does, because even the Japanese version has had its own problems as well, which is why, and I bet you anything, Little Karibo had to point this out back in one of his episodes where Ishizu was like, "You have to look into the Japanese version," and Yugi's like, "How does that how does that make help the story make an iota of sense?" And she goes, "Because shut up." And that was it. And he has a point. I mean, because the animation is just very dumb at some points. Like the part where Seto Kaiba was was actually going face to face and confronting against Gozaburo. And in the abridged series, it actually shows like it starts with Gozaburo's like, Seto, what are you Seto, what makes you think you could just barge in here and break through my door? And Kaiba's like, I didn't. I The door just flung open once I walked in front of it. I'm Seto Kaiba. I can do that type of thing. It's dumb stuff like that. I mean, back then we would never have like found some like fun entertainment out of it. It's like I said, we thought it was a very stupid anime, but nowadays we would find the charm in like something very stupid as that. I mean, we can't find any charm in something as stupid and bad as like, oh, let's say Batman v Superman. There is no joy to be found in that whatsoever. But with something like Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, you can. Jaden Yuki, I think you know what? I've never seen any of the series past the first one, so I can't say. I think I've seen the very first episode of. Yeah, I did see the very first episode of 5D, and man, that is a very. I I mean, I do, and yet I don't understand the appeal of of the main character. I mean, I understand how every woman in the world would actually wants to, you know, r- rock their bodies with them, but at the same time, it, it's still not good. How and no, I did not see Zexal, and no, I did not see any other series beyond Zexal either. Like I said, this was already past my cutting point on this whole series, but Uh, I gotta admit, um, series. I don't think there's a single good Yu-Gi-Oh series. But if it were for that series, we wouldn't have this game. That it like I said, does bring some very good memories, good and bad. Like I said, I wasn't that good at this game, but yeah, I mean, there's just I couldn't tell you as to what it was that made me want to get back into it, but I'm back. I don't know for how long, but here I am. Here I am once again. Yeah, I don't know that song very well. And the hell is this? Let's see here. This card is normal. Special summon. You can add one spell or trap card that mentions ancient fairy dragon. Yeah, I don't think I have. Yeah, I'm still gonna keep it though. Maybe one day I will find that card. Maybe I won't. Who knows? You know what? I should just organize all these. Hmm, actually, I got more. Hold on. Let me find another sheet because I have normal monsters here, and unfortunately, they're not hologram. So, what, what? Hmm. Oh, man, hold on. Mhm. Here. Uh, right. And whack. There we go. I think I got more around here somewhere. Mhm. Oh man. Uh, let's see here. More and more. Do 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 do. Ah, pot of duality. Okay, la 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 la. Activate the top three cards of your deck. Add one of them to your hand. Also, after that, shuffle the rest back into your deck. And only activate one of duality. Mm, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I've never found a problem with banning Pot of Greed at all. I mean, if they just limit it to like you only having one Pot of Greed in your deck, maybe we wouldn't have that much of a problem. Other than that, I do not see any problem with Pot of Greed. It should never have been banned, and now we have so many of these cards that tries to be its replacement, and none of them are even good enough to be replaced. Here. Okay, that's it for the regular spell cards. Let's look at the trap cards. Ooh, this is always a popular one. Um, let's see here. Tribute one dark monster. Okay. Uh, wait. Mm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I. Hmm, I didn't really look into this card long enough, but after looking at what I can do with this, it's a keeper. So it's sticking with me. And besides, many people would rather off want the rare version anyway. So, um, target one dragon monster on the field. Blah, 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 blah. Eh, wait, did I? Oh man, I really didn't look. Uh, actually, the thing about this game in the past couple years is that people have been actually Konami's been making cards to actually help summon the dark magician or dark magician girl in much easier light that that actually makes these cards useful. Same goes for the blue eyes white dragon as I discovered recently. So I thought that was pretty cool. Mm. Yummy. There, fill in. And huh, do 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 no, and all right, that's all the fusion monsters. So, and by the way, no, I'm not getting rid of these fusion cards right over here. They're all mine. All mine. No. So let's see here. See what we got here. Dragon. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon from your hand. Hmm, neat. See here. Oh, another cyber dragon. And there's a lot of. Oh, man, that's actually pretty handful of. Oh, what? Oh, man, what did I get this? Oh, the legendary dragons deck. That's where I got it from. Never mind. Fusions of Crest averted. And do let's get all these out of the way. Okay. See here. That's right. This box that came with a lot of these cyber repair plants, and I mean, or maybe I just, or maybe I remembered it differently. Never mind. Hmm. Oh, oh, oh. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Continuous card. All right. There. He's right here. Continuous cards, I believe, I already have inside. Um, one of the things that I got in this that I've always wanted, and this, I've always wanted this card ever since I first saw it. 'Cause it is a very cool card, and that will have to be none other than the popular and very rare to find until now Mirror Force. I mean, who did not want this card at all? This, I mean, if you had this card, you were a big deal. I mean, you would just dominate anyone with this card. Uh, I mean, you were basically like the best of the best back in back in the earlier days of this game. Now, I'm not quite sure as to how people view it as such. Um, they found like better cards than that, but that one was always a keep. That one was always a keeper if you had it. You did not want to sell Mirror Force. And then what is this? Storming Mirror Force when opponent's monster is declared an attack. Return all your opponent's attack position monsters to the hand. I'm still kind of perplexed whether or not. You know what? No, it's not as good. Or maybe kind of. Anyway, uh, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, change all your opponent's attack positions monsters face down defense position. Monster changed face down position by this effect cannot change their pet. Um, wait. Uh, when an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, shuffle all your opponent's attack positions monsters into the. That's kind of the thing is that just like Pot of Greed, I mean, the only difference between this Mirror Force and Pot of Greed is that Pot of Greed is not banned. I mean, sorry, Mirror Force is not banned, but Pot of Greed is. And the thing is that Pot of Greed and its replacements is a frustrating like thing to do. Mirror Force, at least it's not banned, and yet these cards they don't really do that much of damage or use as what Mirror Force does. So that's why I'm not really that crazy with these cards. I mean, I appreciate the effort to like coming up with different alternatives, but yeah, no, I just don't see myself ever using these cards. Just is what it is. Let's see here. Got more fusion monsters, which it's still. Boom, 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 boom. And I got another XYZ monster. Two XYZ monsters. So let's see here. Let's get one more stack. Then I shall start organizing my mess. Let's see here. Got more of the pendulum cards. Hmm. Yeah, I need to learn how to use these pendulum cards. And I'll keep these here for now. Hmm. Level one. Okay. More pendulum monsters. All right. They go right there. A ritual card. Ritual monster. Hold on. Put that right there. And I got myself a field card. Two field cards. Actually, let's see. Yeah. Uh, oh, okay. Um, let's see here. One dragon fusion monster from your extra deck. Mm, uh, I think that could come in handy since I do have some fusion monsters in my deck that are dragons. Ah, ah, all right. A ritual card. That right there for now. Let's see here. Goes right there. Put the the field cards right there. Quick play cards go right here. Another. Mm, oh, I got two pendulum storms. Destroy as many cards in the pendulum zones as possible. Then you can destroy one spell or trap card your opponent controls. Okay. I like. Hmm. All right. That goes right there. Let's see what this card does. Okay, let's see what Pot of Riches does. Shuffle three pendulum monsters into the deck from your graveyard and or face up from your extra deck. Then draw two cards. You can only activate one Pot of Riches per turn. Yeah, see, this is my point. They're just, I mean, I've heard that there's one in particular that I see uh most people use in tournaments. However, I don't think they like them either. They just they are what they are and not in a good way. Yeah, it's just kind of a disappointment. You know what? Let me see if I could zoom in. Oh, that's not the zoom in option. And at least, hmm. You know what? This will do for now. Terraforming. Add one field spell from your deck to your hand. Oh, okay. Oh, I got two. You know what? I think I'll make a use for this card at some point. You know what? The one card that I really want that really did make you into a huge deal is Regeki. Oh man, like just like Mirror Force, you were considered to be like the top of the food chain if you had Raigeki that just destroys all monsters on the field from your opponent's side. So here, dun- okay, there we go. I think I'll. Yep, and there's a lot of these pendulum cards, huh? That I mean, yeah, like I said, I haven't been playing this game for 19 years, so I've been out of the loop. I had no idea any of these pendulum cards even existed until just a few weeks ago. And more fusion monsters and more synchro what cards, and I will keep that right there. And yeah, I more XYZ monsters. I gotta learn how to play this game all over again, and it's gonna be a major pain. Alrighty, you know what? I think before doing anything, I should just try to reorganize. Wait, hold on. Why are these effect cards separate from these? Okay, let's see here. I think I'll separate. mm, Hold on. I got an idea as to how I want to do this. Do. Level fives. They're light. Mm. Level fours. Light. Let's see here. Level twos. Light. Level three. Light. Yeah, I'm just gonna. This is basically how I'm gonna organize it. Hmm, Hold on, let me at least get these. Yeah, and there's just like some cards that people just don't use, even though they're not tournament illegal. Probably Exodia is the prime example of that. Um, First and foremost, you're gonna have to you have to like just just go through the gutters of trying to get all five pieces of the Exodia. And that's already a major pain to go through. So there's that. And there's another one where then the other problem is that your deck is going to be just that, and it's just like an absolute nightmare to have all just to have all five of them, and you have to painstakingly wait each and every turn to see whether or not if you could get all of them before you lose or you win. So I mean, from what I've heard, that there was a tournament recently where someone actually did um summon Exodia, and it got so much attention. However, that that only happened once. It never happened before, and it never happened after. So So basically, you can understand why Seto Kaiba was like, "Oh, Exodia, I was able to summon him before," even though Yugi did that in the season 0. But so yeah, you can understand why someone like Kaiba would say that. And the thing is that, like I said, they are a chore to find. They're super expensive, and I think they're out of print. I That's what I believe. I'm not saying that that's true, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, nobody buys them, nobody plays them. They do buy them, it's just a collector's piece. Like they get it graded and all that stuff. So that's basically where most people stand when it comes to Exodia, the Forbidden One. see here. All right. I got all the light monsters that I. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I lie. I lie. I lie. Tell your lies, sweet loving ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Good. All right. So I should get. hmm, Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. Oh, union. Okay, I totally missed that. Don't know anything about unions. Um, it's just me. So let's see here. What do I got? You know what? I will be right back. I have to be excused for a moment. At least get the XYZ cards out of the way. You know what? I'll start all the way in the back. I changed my mind. Let me start off with what the what is the counter card doing over here? Yeah, it's supposed to be here. I already have a place for you. It's right over here with Tachyon transformation. That's what it's called. Come on, slip in there. Get in there. Yeah. Ah. There we go. All right. Crisis averted. Now let's get side deck kick. Oh, sidekick. Guess that's what it's supposed to be. Hmm. Yeah, I got nothing funny about that. Just to add on top of that. Sorry. Or as they like to or as they like to say in South Park, sorry. Excuse me. All right. More of these in here. Right there. Pendulum. Um. Here. Right. There we go. All right. Good. Alrighty. Ba. Union. I don't know what to do with the unions. Hmm. I'll find a spot for it. Eh, where are the regular cards? Magic cards at? Alright, there it is. Alright. uh, eh, wait, hold on. Okay, let me get the ritual card out of the way. There. There's a field card. Eh, damn it. Come on. Come on. Work with me. There we go. go. There we go. All right. Where are the quick play magic cards? Oh, I got some of those around here somewhere that I picked out. Not picked out, but you know, sort of them. All right. Bottom bridges. Uh, here, there, there. Alrighty. Here. This goes right over here, and this goes right over here. You know, the one thing I found that's very interesting to me that you don't get to see that I am impressed that you don't get to see that often anymore. Equip cards. You know, some of you probably are too young to know, but equip cards were very fun. They were very helpful. Excuse me, and I love them very much. United We Stand, Acts of Despair, you name it. They were a dime a dozen to have. Now I just discovered that they're just not that useful anymore because they came up with different cards that that kind of made equip cards seem kind of useless. But I would still use them only because that's just me. Mhm. Here, here, yeah, ah, eh, uh, mm, two, there we go. Mhm. There. And we got more. Um, okay. Side. That's what she said. Almost. And okay. Alright. Ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah, there we go. Ah, there we go. Yeah, the one thing that I always found that's kind of funny about Yu-Gi-Oh is just like how so many people have tried to cheat in that game, in that anime, but they It's always something that's kind of it was always like the same kind of idea where they're just using psychic abilities where they could read people's minds. Mai did that. Um, that one kid who dueled against Joey with his Jinzo did that. Pegasus did that, and yet he's like the creator of this whole game. And where was I going with this? I know I had a point behind it. Okay, now it's just gonna. I'm just gonna drive me insane. I'm gonna have to stop thinking about it. But yeah, I've always found that kind of funny to me that the show was just that repetitive to the point where it's just the same idea where they're always cheating and whatnot. The one thing that I never saw from that show is the duel between both Yugi and Kaiba in ancient Egypt. I never got to see what the end result of that was, but I don't think anyone else did because I cannot remember seeing a scene where that was resolved. But if you did and I didn't see it, let me know in the chat as to what happened. Hmm. Hello? Hello? Sorry, I thought the microphone was volume was down for a sec. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. I think that is just about it for all of the spell cards. All right. Now, let's flip some pages over, shall we? Oh yeah, continuous trap cards. Where are they? Could have sworn that I had some around here somewhere, or maybe I used them all up. One second. Oh, I think I did have all of them in here. Let's get this in. All right. Bam. All right. Alrighty. All right. Now I just get. Now I should put in the regular trap cards. All right. Let's get the pendulum cards in. Oh, there we go. There. And, and there we go. I think we could all agree that no one's going to be summoning the Egyptian god cards anytime soon. Only because, well, they're not banned, but they are incredibly difficult to A, find, and B, just summon them all in general. So, oh, and I am going to show you what I got a couple of days ago. And on a sec. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. It's right next to me. Oh, I got this beauty right here. Yeah, the lighting sucks. I understand. All right. I got that a couple days ago. I don't know how much this is worth, but if you guys can tell me, let me know in the comment section. Ready? Now let's get the XYZ cards in its place. Oh wait, oh, right. Fusion monsters. That goes first. And man, do I have a lot of fusion monsters. Uh, There, there, there. Oh wow, this is so much easier now than I remembered. Yeah, well, actually, let me. Yeah, this should be fine. Oh wait, no, no, never mind. Cross that. Uh, you know what? I am gonna put some of these in its own different category. Hmm. Let's get these called in its rightful place. Now, what was the name of that one card that Tristan Taylor or Honda, some of you would like to call him, had where it has like no defense points and it's like the lowest of the low when it comes to like their rare cards and whatnot. And it was his favorite card for some bizarre reason. And I've just always found it funny that that was a fusion monster of all things. Oh wait, what am I doing? Hold on. Mistake. Really, really me. All right, here, here, and here, and this goes. Take this one out, and this goes right here. Now I got night monsters, their own face, as well as the dark monsters, and hopefully someone will come in and see what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Oh, the light there. Okay. Okay. Got those out of the way. All right. Let's see here. Let me put this on the side. Let me monsters right over here. There we go. And then we got everyone's Dark Magician Girl over here. Bam. Now work on the other side because I have Dark Fusion monsters. And, eh, eh. All right, get in there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Go there. Do. Hey, hold on. These cards are just absolutely weird. I mean, I know that Joey Wheeler made this as a monster, but it's just treated as an equip card. So stupid as a monster. All right. Go right here. Monster. Bam. Good. Where are they? Under this folder. Hold on. Maybe I have more and I just lost them. Nope. Nope. I'm just going crazy. This one will be an easy fix. All right. And when monster goes right here. Uh, sorry about that. Okay. If I can. Matter of fact. Let's see if this will help. With those. All right. I think that's a little more presentable. Let me move this up a bit. Okay. So yeah, these are the cards that I got. For those of you who've got up to this point. These. So yeah, if you guys actually want these, you can so much I will actually open this up in my eBay store and I'll put it up for auction. Here. There we go. That settles that part. I wonder if I have any more sheets. No, I don't. Hmm. Oh, wait, I do. There we go. Bam. Oh, yep. Nope. Nope. This is going at the absolute top. I'll move this guy down. And move this one over here. Then I will place this one right over here. There we go. Yep. All these rare cards that I have here, I will put them up for sale if you want to buy any. Plain and simple as that. All right. Okay, let's see here. Go down here. Uh, Come on, get in there. Ah, let's see here. This up here. See here. What else do we got? Level 4, level 3. Oh, here we go. 4. There. Now. mm, hey, here. Hold on. Come on. Come on. There we go. See if I can place that there for now. Level 5s. These over here. Sorry. God damn it. All right. Here. These right here. Right. There. That's right. There. Now we're at the back. Right here. The hell? All right. Technical difficulties. Over here. Huh? There. Almost. Mm. All right. There we go. Give me 1 second. All right. Mhm. All right. That goes for the pendulum cards. Now, let's see if I can get some of these cards sorted out. Wind, earth, light, fire, dark, dark, dark. Let's see here. Oh, right there. Oh, more light. Pretty big ones right over here. Matter of fact, mm, what? What little monsters were they that pulled out? Oh wait, no, wrong stack. Yeah, this is how I sometimes count the level on each of these cards. Would have been easier if they just gave you a number instead of just red balls with yellow stars on them. Uh, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Hmm. Here with that. It's Timaeus right in here. Out. Because I'm reorganizing. Is such a pain. Ah, get in. There we go. There, back. Oops. Not right here. Right here. All right. It's right here. Bam. Actually, no. God damn it. No. No. Never mind. Oh. Yep. Never mind as well. I forgot about this. Mhm. Ow. Ow. Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna start all over with another plastic sheet. Makes it so much easier. Mm, dark goes right there. Oh, and where is it? I already. Hmm. That card just took out. No, wait, it's on my hand. Derp. Or no. Damn it! Where did it go? I could have sworn I had it here a second ago. Oh, oh, never mind. Never mind. Crisis averted. Hmm. Yep. By your head. There. All right. Now I can organize this properly. Let's be here. Bam. Go. All right. All right. I'm back on top now. Back on track. Or maybe not. Hold on. Cards in here. Here. All the light cards out in proper place. Yep. Alrighty. All right. All right. There we go. Now the cord's no longer out of the way. I can hear the whole world cheering for me to actually do that. Oh wait. What? Hold on. Hold on. How many stars is this? Two, three, four. Oh. Okay. I could just move this down then. All right. There. Mm-hmm. Mm, Earth. 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 All right. Let's see here. It goes right there. Dang it. That's right. There. And excuse me. Oh wait. Nope. Got ahead of myself. Ah, yeah. I never said this was easy. Okay. All right. And here. Yeah. Come on. You know. Yeah. Those out of the way. Wait, hold on. I got another stack over here that I did not look through. Oh. Let's see here. Wire goes right. No, no, no. Wire goes right here. Fire goes right there. Another fire. Water. Or water. Interesting. Rainbow. There. Ooh. For one of you who wants this, as discussed earlier, there you go. Alrighty. Now, I am done with the light cards. And, oh, wait. Nope. Come on. Alright. There we go. And just like that, I found a Karibo card that is a light monster this time. Oh, son of a bitch. Hmm. At least it's just the one. Right there. Hmm. Come on. Back is killing me. Okay. All right. That's all the white monsters. Yeah. Now let's get to the dark monsters. Second. Here. Oh, wait a sec. I already had a sleep for that. Alrighty. Get the rares out of the way. Get these rares out of the way first. All right, let's. All right. There. Mm, two. Let's see here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. That's in the bottom. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. How does that? Two, four, six, here. Seven. It's over here. Seven, six, four. Okay. I got all the dark cards. 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 All right. All right. I'm gonna start these first. Oh, that's interesting. I have different versions of these of this card. Hmm. I did not notice that until now. All right. There we go. There we go. Where did it go? There you go. Alrighty. Oh, we got this organized so much better. Whoop, whoop. Come on. There we go. Here. Isn't it ironic that this is called Skilled Dark Magician, and yet it's not as strong as the regular Dark Magician? I always find that kind of funny to me, but at least it has 1900 attack points and it's level 4. That was always like a big deal for us to find a level 4 monster with a stronger attack. All right, here. Now, get rid of the fire ones. Come on. Come on. There. Right. There. Let's organize this, shall we? Oh, I don't have that many. Well, whatever. Whatever. There. There. Oh, let's go ahead of myself. The fire monster right over here. There we go. Right. Next stack. I'll do. I'll do water. I have some rare water type monsters I want to that I want to put in here. This one, for example. Okay. What the? Did I get this upside down? Yeah, I did. How much did I get with the light stack? Yeah, a lot of light cards here. Holy cow, I didn't realize that. Oh, that's right. Uh, let's see here. Uh, well, when this removed from play card is special summon, move from play, top of your deck, face down when this card. at- Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And I just thought that this was the light monster. Nope. I was being a moron. All right, I am gonna put this at its rightful spot. This one is right up here, and yes, it's for sale. Not yet, actually, but I am planning on selling it. You know what? I'll just put this right over here for now, since that's the only win card I have. I got it. Did I forget anything else? Mm, no, actually, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you loved what you see. If you guys want to buy any of these cards, I will put them up for. I'll put one of each up for auction, just to see how that would go. Because I do have some pretty rare cards over here just to sell, just especially for some that like this. Oh yeah, this this is definitely going to be something that people would want to buy. I just know it as a fact. So, for those of you who enjoyed this, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I hope to see you next time.